The 2025 BMW X3 in one of two trims, the xdrive30. Here at Vagabond Builds with James and Sandu, let's dive in and not waste your guys' time. Just don't forget to like and subscribe. And also, here's our email below. Email us if you got something for us to film. We'll talk details later. And a special shout out at BMW of Roseville in the Roseville Auto Mall here in California for providing us this beautiful X3 for this walk around review. Now let's go ahead and start talking about the X3 2025. Well, you get two different trim options, and I did mention it's the xdrive30. This is all-wheel drive. That's what xdrive means for the ones who don't know. And the other one that you get is the bigger horse in the barn, the one you want that looks better, has more power, is the M50. Now again, your pockets have to be just a bit deeper for that. So on the xdrive30 though, let's focus here on the front end. We have LED projector headlight system. We left the hazards on, as you guys can see, and the daytime running lights in the same place. In front, the new X3 grills in the high gloss black with the vertical and semi-horizontal, I say, lines going across those front grills. 360 panoramic camera, bumper sensors going around across the front end, as well as dropping down to the active shutters. Those actually open up when they want to cool down. No live air vent on the side for that wheel area, okay? So kind of bah humbug on that. Kind of would have liked to seen some live air vents on those corner of the bumper fascias. Over to the wheel area. No wheel well trim, so you get rid of those wheel well trims and it's just more of a simplistic look. Dropping down to the rims, we have bicolor rim in the machine surface silver with the high gloss black. The rubber itself is a Continental Eco Contact 6Q. The size is a 255/45/20. Suspension is shock spring strut suspension. If you do get the the M50, you're gonna have all this remodeled, okay? Over to the side mirror, 360 camera, integrated blinker light, blind spot assist with automatic foldable side mirrors. Over to the keyless fob entry, flush handle look. We got the aluminum silver window trims going across, as well as the high gloss black on top. And then we got the silver on top again, all right? We got panoramic glass from here all the way over to about the cabin area on top of that roof. Over to the gas tank look. We still got a lid here. Further to the rear end. A spoiler up top. Again, if you do have the M50, you'll have an M spoiler up top, brake light integration, privacy glass with the wiper for that privacy glass. BMW, a very simplistic changed look here in the rear for the 2025 X3 as well. LED rear taillights, xDrive on the left, X330. That does not mean the size of the engine. Again, we know that BMW got rid of those ideas. Dropping further lower, under the tailgate right over that BMW of Roseville license plate is the backup camera. Dropping down, bumper sensors going across that plastic bumper fascia. And we finish off that rear diffuser area. This is the backup tail light, as well as a matte gray look. Under the vehicle, we got the tucked away exhaust tip, and there's one big exhaust tip on the left-hand side or the driver's side. Let's go ahead and shoot over to the cargo. Cargo area, 31 cubic feet of space with the second row seat up, 67 cubic feet of space with the second row seat down. Let's go ahead and measure, as we like to do at Vagabond Builds, is see what can really fit. 3 feet, about 1 inch. So go ahead and drop this backrest. Over to about the center console area. We're getting about 6 feet. Depth, width, about 44 inches, 3 feet 8 inches, and let's go height. About 28, 29 inches, 2 feet 5 inches. So you could probably fit dishwasher, skis, snowboards, bikes back here because it's the X-wheel drive. You're gonna be using this for the mountain a lot. 12-volt outlet on the right with some hooks on the right, as well as a mesh pocket here, a little cubby room here on the left. And you don't want nobody peeking through, you got a cargo cover here, okay? Under the mat, spare tire and some cargo area there on the left. Now that we're done talking about the powertrain, the exterior, and the cargo, let's talk interior. Before we continue with this video, if you find yourself in the Sacramento, California, or the greater Sacramento area like Rockland, Roseville, Elk Grove, and many other cities, if you need a passenger van rental for the friends and the family for the fun activities such as San Francisco, Napa Valley Wine Country, Yosemite, Lake Tahoe, Yellowstone, and many other places, use the link in the description below and rent from Vagabond Van Rentals. We also deliver. Thanks, guys. Let's go ahead and continue with this video. Now the cabin of the X3. Let's talk interior, okay? So I'm about 6 feet 2 inches to put things into perspective so you guys get an idea of what it looks like with regards to leg room and head clearance. It's more than enough here in the front. We'll see in the back. But we got the futuristic X3 look. Starting with the seats, we still got the luxury sport, perforated leather, leg extensions, electric controlled, and the seats themselves are heated seats, no ventilation in the xDrive30. I'm sure you can probably add it. In front, the curvy dashboard with the new look, the air vents here, as well as the knob to control those air vents up and down, right and left. Further left, we got over to the infotainment screen, nice and big. We left the navigation on so you guys get an idea of what it looks like. You can also split that screen, check out your modes. Let's go over to the app, show you guys what the app interface looks like. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto compatible, as well as your weather, your Wi-Fi, Sirius XM radio, built-in Alexa, and just so much more. I can't go through everything because this video will be way too long. Again, you can also just simplify your search if you want to just apps for the vehicle or for just the infotainment, or you can go to all. Over to the fan, let's go ahead and turn on that fan just like that. That's what it's going to look like. You go ahead and increase just like this. Turn off the auto AC sync. Go low, or we turn that off just like that again. Now, navigation, back to the full screen navigation and over to your media. There was your radio stations and what's playing. Let's go back home. All right. Temperature controls, dual climate controls. You can sync them and you will control them by touch sensitive. Further lower, we have the crystallized ambient lighting. If we go ahead and turn on those hazards, it actually turns red for a few blinks. We turn those off. We got your defrosters and ways to close those air vents or open them up is going to be by this touch sensitive and the knob to control those airflow direction. Hold on, let me turn off this. It's actually bothering us. Further lower, 2 USB-C plugins, a wireless charging pad, X3. This is what the key fob is going to look like on your X3. If you have an M50, the key fob is going to look like this. Over to the control unit here on your center console. On the left-hand side, we have the toggle switch to control the reverse neutral drive park, auto hold button, a control unit here for that infotainment screen, so we can go to Navi here and control it with this rotary knob as well. The volume for your media, you could also silence your media and change your radio stations from here. You change your modes of your vehicle. If you want to drive in sport, personal efficient, expressive, relaxed, digital art, silent. And as you change this, it actually changes the theme of your cluster as well. Okay, we do need a gas station, so we're not going to stay in sport. We don't want to mess things up. Let's go into efficient if we're going to be saving gas. Now, going back to the home button as well. Center console with the 12-volt outlet. Up top, electric controlled visor. And you can click that twice. It automatically comes back. And we do not have a tilt slide moonroof option, so it's just a stationary glass, all right? A cabin camera in front, frameless rearview mirror with garage door opening capability, heads-up display, and over to your driver cockpit cluster display screen. On the right-hand side, you can change that theme of your content in the center of your screen, or if you just want to change the theme of the heads up. I'm not sure if you can see the heads up, but the themes are changing, and I can see it very bright here, and I'm going to leave it on standard view. Left the media in the center. You could also make that navigation and whatnot, as you guys saw. Flat top, flat bottom steering wheel, paddle shifters for the 8-speed automatic transmission. Further controls is going to be your media, voice control, and your phone on the right, cruise control on the left. On the right-hand side also is going to be the windshield wiper lever. On the left-hand side is your signal light and lighting lever. Further left, we have a new setup, nothing on the dashboard, but on the door panel itself, look at the new unlock and lock buttons, all right? As well as opening or closing that air vent, touch sensitive. They are illuminated. Your memory seating system, window switches, side mirror switches, and a tailgate lift button. Now that we're pretty much done with the front side, let's shoot over to the second row seating. Second row seating. Now we left the backrest down so you guys get an idea, the same level as the cargo area floor, so you can actually sleep back here. It'd actually be pretty comfortable if you need it for like a camping trip or something. Let's lift this to 20%er, another 40%er. Car seat compatibility, we got the same look from the front over to the back, leather stitching and perforation. Armrest with the cup holders. Over to the front seats. What do we get in front of us? We have the accessory slots here on the left and right. Mesh pockets on each side, the hard backs of the front seats, air vents, ways to control them on the knobs, and 2 USB-C plugins. Now, leg test back here is the clear head clearance is there. Again, 6 feet 2 inches tall. I have to say, everyone, you probably can fit comfortably 4 adults inside this vehicle. You'd probably have to squish the 5th adult here in the center. Now, guys, here's the MSRP sticker. MSRP price is coming in right sly of $50,000. The total MSRP with everything on this is $56,000 and some change. Hope you guys found this video helpful here at Vagabond Builds with James and Sandu for this walk around car review. Tell us what you guys thought. Check out our other car reviews. Thank you. And don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless you.